MRecktv. This MRecktv content is sponsored by Bobby Boucher, RP again, featuring B Magic 302. Check out the dope visuals and a banging record by Bobby Boucher. Click the link below, is in the comments and the video description.
Yo, I'll never say never again. Forever we ride to the end. If cheddar defining a friend, it's better to die for your kin than to die for the evil of men. However, the rules they don't bend. Whatever for food for the.
This MRecktv content is sponsored by 97 Entertainment presents the movie Raina.
Lost myself. I waited still for a glimmer to arrive. I know it will, but dream.
When it comes to rapping, whatever happens, happens. You talk about blasting or fashion, you cashing. Now it's back to touring, riding cars that's foreign.
Like, getting something stole from you is the best thing that could probably ever happen to you. You know what I mean?
That's crazy because you saying that, I might have to go in that segue with the whole Biggie shit, because that's how that shit started, right?
I mean, that's how we seen it back then, but that's not really what happened. You know what I'm saying? That's how me being a young nigga, that's how I seen it back then. At the beginning of that, when that happened, right? It was a dude, and I'm gonna tell you now, I'm not gonna throw names out there, but I'm gonna tell a story.
Yeah, just tell a
You know
story.
what I mean? So it was a dude that worked at Bad Boy.
Okay.
Right? That used to come to Duck Down all the time, man. So him and this dude that worked at Duck Down, and you probably know the name because you know niggas and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a dude that everybody know that worked at Duck Down. He told him, yo, man, these dudes stole your song and they did this and they did that. And then the dude at Duck Down came to me. Mm-hmm. Well, it wasn't just me. It was a couple of us sitting at the table. He's like, yo, man, the Bad Boy, Biggie, and then they stole your song, the Junior Mafia niggas. They took the song and did this and did that. So I didn't hear the song. So I'm like, word? I said, I got to hear it, man. I got to hear it. So probably like 2-3 days later, I heard the song. And then it was like, my man Dog said the same line in our song, and they took the line and made it a chorus.
Oh, that's what it was.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So back then, I'm a young nigga. I'm like, yo, man, niggas biting, man. Because that's a big thing back then.
That was a big thing in hip-hop. No biting.
It was a back then, but if I think about it now, it wasn't biting. You know what I mean? Because we both borrowed this from another song.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? But I felt like we used it first.
Okay. What song did Dog say that line in? Can you remember?
The Storm. It was a song called The Storm.
That song was crazy too.
And it says you can be as good as the best of them and bad as the worst. And that's what they used on their chorus. You know what I mean? Okay. So back then, I'm like, man, niggas housing us because they make more money than us, so they think they could do this.
That's a bigger machine. Yeah.
Right. And that's how I felt. I felt like they think they could say anything and nobody would never know where it came from because we the little niggas and they the big niggas.
Now, The Storm, how long was it out before you got the information?
The Storm was out in 96. I think that came out either at the end of that year or the beginning of 97. No, I think it was later that year.
Yeah, because I remember that shit coming out. I remember it being out like during the summertime, the Biggie or the Junior Mafia. You know what I'm saying? It was the Get Money remix, right?
Right.
Yeah. When Biggie.
So it had to be a couple of months after we dropped or something like that. Maybe 6 months. It could have been. I don't know.
Yeah, got you. So now you hear the Biggie and the Junior Mafia version.
Right.
What was your reaction off the rip, like when you heard it?
I just told you that. I was like, yo, I was heated because I felt like they thought they could do that because they was big, they was going platinum, they had Puff, and I felt like, you know what I'm saying? it's really the same way I feel about the Jay-Z thing too, man. It's like he came out with William H. I was the first nigga to do that shit.
Yo, you were saying that shit a long time.
But I feel like niggas said, man, we going platinum. Niggas ain't listening to them underground niggas. So we can say whatever we want, and niggas gonna think we did it first.
Yo, let me tell you something.
And back then,
with the boot camp, Nick, I'm gonna say even for them, Biggie and Jay-Z, because the whole world, but the whole Brooklyn was locked in, and Biggie and Jay-Z directly from Brooklyn. So
right.
And boot camp had Brooklyn. Like, you know what I'm saying? In terms of a movement, y'all was one of the first big movements that had multiple MCs.
But that being said, I fuck with Biggie and Jay-Z. Like,
yeah, but I was gonna get into all that.
Like Jay-Z is my favorite all time.
Okay.
The GOAT for me.
Okay.
You know what I mean? But back then, this is how I felt though.
Yeah.
I felt like these niggas like, damn, they going platinum. They f***ing with these niggas. They feeling like, yo, these dirty underground niggas. Niggas ain't listening to them. We come all fucking just say what we want, and niggas gonna think we made it up and not even know and think they stole it from us. And that's how I felt. So I felt like I had to say something. You know what I mean?
And you said something in what song?
Well, I said something on No Fear, but it was the video. We did a video. We put Biggie in it. That niggas kick him off the stage, all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? And that's what fueled the beef.
Mm. So, all right. Now, when y'all doing your videos and stuff like that, and y'all doing the treatment, now, I mean, Drew High was the label head, and then Buck was the label head as well, right?
Right.
Both of them, right? So, they had the green light, this shit, right?
I mean, no, listen. They wasn't with it. I'm not going. I mean, at the end of the day, they had to do it because it's my project.
Yeah,
But they was like, yo, man, we shouldn't do this, like this and that. And I'm like, yo, listen, man, like this is what we doing, bro. We ain't doing this. We ain't doing nothing no more, bro. You know what I'm saying? As far as I'm concerned. You know what I'm saying? Because I felt strongly about this shit.
As you should. As you
know?
should.
And I was putting the pressure on them. I'm like, man, if this happened to Nas, you think Nas not gonna say nothing? If this happened to this nigga, you think they not gonna say nothing? I'm like, that's the problem with us now because we always backing down and we not getting the respect we deserve. And you know, I'm giving the speech, bro. I'm giving the speech. So it's like, all right, Strang, yo, man, we gonna do it, man. You know. So that's what happened.
Wow, dope. So all right, the video comes out. Where y'all had a impersonation of Big getting kicked off the stage and all that. So what happens after that? Like, how did the beef like go from, I guess y'all dissing them in the video to physical combat? Like, cause I heard.
All right, so I'm after that. It's probably a couple of months. Matter of fact, it's around New Year's, probably a day or two after New Year's. I'm up in D&D studio. And like I said, I ain't gonna say no names and all this stuff. I'm gonna tell the story, man. But I'm in there with the peoples, you know what I'm saying? A couple of the peoples, man. So I come out of the hallway, I think to get something to drink or something, and I see some Junior Mafia dudes surrounding my peoples. But they just talking. So I go over there and you know, I get involved in the conversation. I'm like, yo, man, we got work to do, man. Let's get the fuck out of here, man. This ain't about nothing, man. And one of the dudes, and trust, these is 3 dudes. They all could be in the WWE, bro. Niggas, no lie.
Big niggas.
Like, just came home the day before, bro. No lie. They all could have been in WWE wrestling, man. But I go in there, I'm like, yo, man, we got work to do, blah, blah. One of them is like, yo, you got a big mouth, little man, and all this stuff. So I smirk. I'm like, yeah, all right, blah, 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 blah. You know, because the whole time I'm thinking like, damn, we get fucked up. It's going to be me and this nigga getting fucked up. You know what I mean? But little do I know. You know what I mean? So the dude goes off. He's like, yo, I'm gonna call Big right now. And he goes, act like he going to the phone to call Big. And that's when everything just goes down. Like, yo, man, you think you tough. You think you this. This is what they say to me. Pull out brass knuckles, a gun, All types of shit, man. I'm in there fighting for my life. I'm in there fighting for my life. And then at the same time, like I'm trying to fight, but I'm getting hit from every angle with a gun, with brass knuckles, with fists, with this and that. It came to the point where I just got dizzy. I gotta just cover up, bro, and just buckle down. And I'm like, yo, let them take their hits and let them do what they gotta do, man.
Oh shit, man, I ain't know you went through it like that. Brass knuckles.
Right, all that shit.
So
man.
Niggas pistol whip you and all that?
Hit me with a gun, hit me with brass knuckles, all that, bro.
Damn, that's crazy. So you don't even know if they spoke to Big or not.
I don't know about none of that. Niggas called Big. Big was on the phone. I spoke to Big.
Oh, you did speak to Big on the phone?
Yeah, for a few seconds, and he was like, "Yo, we could squash this. Just come to Daddy's house," which was Daddy's studio.
Mm-hmm.
And the person that was with me was like, "Come on, man, let's go to Daddy's house." And I'm like, "Fuck no." I'm like, "No, I'm not going to no Daddy's house. What's up with you, man?"
Mm.
And that's why shit happened there. Else, I'd probably be at Daddy's house tied up. You know what I'm saying? Getting whipped with a whip or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Tied up with my arms up from the ceiling or something, bro.
Crazy.
But
yo, I want to say to you, salute for being a G about this, because most niggas gonna act like, yo, that never happened.
Listen, I tell the truth about everything, bro. I'm not the star of my own movie, man. Like this shit is a real story, is a true story, bro.
I mean, as a street nigga, you gotta give ass whippings just as well as you gotta take them.
Right.
You feel me?
Now,
get the W's, you gotta catch your L's too.
Ran off or something, butt naked or something like, you know what I'm saying? But that didn't happen, bro. Like I stood my ground. I tried to fight.
Yeah.
Like I told you, these niggas was big, shit was crazy. I'm a little skinny nigga. But
now, where'd that happen at? That was D&D?
D&D studio.
Wow. What was that? The lobby area?
Nah, it was
the waiting area.
We was in Studio A. So I walked out of Studio A. Niggas was right in the hallway. It's a long hallway when you're gonna do
about that long hallway.
Like right there before you get to where the pool tables is at. It's a big room. You go in the pool table.
Yep.
It was right there in front of that, right before you make the left to go to the pool tables and shit. So I'm looking and I'm like, damn, it looked like my man was in danger. So I walked up, get involved in it. No, not really. Nothing wasn't happening. Niggas was just talking though.
So they came there for that reason.
Had to.
Cause they wasn't recording no records.
Like I was gonna like I said, I didn't want to skip too, but later down the line, I heard it was like more to the whole shit. Yeah, like later down the line, I heard like the producer we was working with, they got the nigga to produce the song so they could do that shit.
Oh,
you know,
they lied just.
I don't know how true that was, but that's what I heard later down the line. I also heard because, you know what I'm saying, I fuck with the BMF niggas. You know what I mean? Back then. Not now, but I was fucking with the BMF niggas.
Niggas back then?
Yeah, when they was in New York and all that, yeah.
Wow, I mean, them niggas was on the grind for a long time.
I'm one of the reasons they came to New York, man. No lie, man.
This MRecktv content is sponsored by Bobby Boucher, RP again, featuring B Magic 302. Check out the dope visuals and a banging record by Bobby Boucher. Click the link below, is in the comments and the video description.
Yo, I'll never say never again. Forever we ride to the end. If cheddar defining a friend, it's better to die for your kin than to die for the evil of men. However, the rules they don't bend. Whatever for food for the...
Peace, world. To promote your music or promote your business by placing an ad on MRecktv, contact MRecktVpromo, MRecktVpromo at gmail.com. Peace. Oh yeah, subscribe to MRecktv, youtube.com/MRecktV. I'm gone. MRecktv.
Let's cut the music.